Today, with great thought, I believed I should bring out, as I have been questioned by many from the Aldana constituency for which I belong, from outside the Aldana constituency, as I come out with my political views. Why am I silent about my MLA or our MLA of Aldana constituency's controversy on the floor of the House regarding the agriculture bill? The controversy that was raised in the floor of the House by the AAP MLA, and thereby showing a total disunity among the opposition members. And my silence to them was confusing, that I was biased and I was not trying to come out with what I feel. However, I would like to tell you, my viewers, my subscribers, that I received plenty of phone calls and they posed certain questions to me. But before that, the bias that they were trying to relate to me was because it is a well-known fact that, and I would like to confess, and it is the fact that I did not campaign for my TMC candidate who was the party president in Aldana constituency. And this was graciously acknowledged by Advocate Carlos even before the voting started. However, reasons why are totally my personal. Now, the question is, there was a hue and cry that when the agriculture bill was tabled, Advocate Carlos, being a good lawyer, accepted as a very good lawyer, who himself has proclaimed that he has had so many legal positions. And I myself personally would look with him as a legal luminary. The question that many of them posed to me, and I will place it before you, is first, was Carlos, by suggesting to the Chief Minister or to the agriculture bill a particular word, this is such or whatever it is, was Carlos agreeing and happy with all other clauses of the bill of agriculture? If so, the question of suggesting any amendment that would not, or any word that would not satisfy or would nullify certain draconian clauses in the bill would have no meaning. But the question is, neither the opposition leader of the House, neither the Congress party president, neither the media cell defended Carlos on this issue, but Carlos had to come. And he came and he said that in fact that he was a truthful lawyer. He should be happy that my suggestion was accepted. The question is, if your suggestion was accepted, are the other parts of the bill accepted by you? Otherwise the suggestion. You should have been a total opposition. The question is that you are truthful. They have asked me a question. His main campaigner from the center was Chidambaram. By his side was telling everybody, no MLA will move, they have an affidavit. Carlos later on comes and says the affidavit has no value. Why you were not truthful before the election? Was a question posed to me. I leave it for the people to judge. Now let's come to other views. Legal luminaries like Advocate Cleophas, Bai Kalap have strongly suggesting that the bill does not safeguard the farmers and moreover agricultural land. A lot of lacunas in there, and in that confusion there is a clause which gives the collector power to give permission for the sale. Now let's come back to the Comunidad bill. Now when the Comunidad bill was raised, the question was, there was a demand, in my opinion it was not a legal demand, that the bill could not be passed in the assembly unless it goes under 652 to the Association of Comunidades. Legally, I think this argument was wrong, and Carlos suggested legally to the Chief Minister, yes, when he was asked, yes, the Assembly does have power to pass the bill without it going to the Comunidades Association. that has been settled by the courts of law. Fair enough. The question posed to me, and which intrigues me also, at that point of time, as a legislature, and moreover as an opposition legislature, and a truthful legislature, would have not it been correct for Advocate Carlos to suggest to the Chief Minister that though it may not be binding, though there is no law debarring you from taking it to the Communal Association, you could have suggested, as he claimed that the Chief Minister listens to him, and the Chief Minister claimed that it's a good legislature, a constructive opposition legislature. Could he not have suggested, Mr. Chief Minister, kindly take this bill to the Communal Association under 652? Because the government is claiming that the bill is to safeguard the interests of the community. The stakeholders are claiming they want to have a say to safeguard the interests of the community. When the interests were common, it would have been aptly right for Carlos to suggest to the Chief Minister to move it towards the stakeholders, take their view, and finally do what you want. At least hear them. But Carlos did not suggest such a thing. Another intriguing part is there was an amendment to this amendment brought in by the Honorable MLA Ganesh Gaonkar. Now this amendment is supposed to be giving rights to the shareholders who are landless. Now under the present Communal Code, a shareholder cannot claim for land. Also, one thing you must understand, shares are transferable and therefore sellable. Gaonkari is not transferable. So once you give it to the shareholders can sell it to any Tom, Dick and Harry, and the land bank of the Comunidad would be exhausted even before the end of this 5-year term. There are questions being raised which I would like to put to me. Are the MLAs in this assembly who are shareholders where there are no Gaonkaris, and by you getting this, whether they want to come into that ambit of. Also there are these reports that say that many MLAs and their near and dear ones have purchased shares knowing about this, and it's a conspiracy, and if such a thing is allowed, the Comunidad land bank will be exhausted before the end of this term. Thank you. I leave it to the viewers to decide.